Yo!
Hi.
Da 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 da.
Hello.
Are we ever get a copyright for that? Oh gosh.
The copyright. Anyways, hi guys. This is us. Hi, this is us. Today we're doing a Valentine's week. Yes. Club. Lucid club. We're doing a PowerPoint night. Yeah. I'm Circus Air from Lucid Multimedia Cyber Call soon. Yep.
Woohoo! And I'm not able to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro.
Yep.
Welcome in. Hello. You can tell we've kind of just been like hyping each other up backstage.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. But how are you guys doing? Are you guys having a good Valentine's week? Is that a concept?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Did Lucid make that concept?
I kind of do it. Like for me, it's like Valentine's week is all about like love. Like I message all my friends that I love them, and I ask what they're doing. You know,
That's
I like
so
check in on my
nice.
sister. I try to do like a self-care day too.
Really?
Love in all forms.
I see.
What about you?
I don't do anything. Shoot. When you said, yeah, like I talk to my sister semi-frequently. I was actually talking to her a lot like yesterday and the day before. And today, it's just been nothing. I've been like not ignoring her, but I've definitely not been talking to her. So it's like, okay, maybe I need to do my part. Maybe I'll be like, thank you, sister, for being here. Appreciation.
You know, it doesn't have to be, extravagant, but I try to be a bit more mindful of it this week. Like, let me try to do a little extra than I normally do.
I see.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to keep in mind. Are you guys doing that too, chat? Are you guys doing it?
Yeah. There's an idea for you now. If you don't really tend to celebrate the season, there's an idea. Or you can wait until the chocolates go on sale, and then you can buy up some chocolate and then have a little self-care day. That's what I do. I love, like, discount chocolate just tastes so much better because you're spending less money on it.
Yeah. February 15th. Yeah.
That's the day. That's my Valentine's Day.
That's the real celebration.
For real.
Let's
Well, there's
go.
lots of things you can do to celebrate. Like, I don't know, do a PowerPoint night about Valentine's or about love.
Yeah, sing love songs.
We're both musical people. We're both very music-centered, very music-focused people. So we thought it'd be a fun idea to do love song or just love-themed PowerPoint surrounding the idea of music. Now, I think is my presentation up right now? I was thinking you could go first.
Oh, that is true. We could do mine first.
Just because you're the host, I feel like,
I'm already in this area. I'm already on this side.
You're closer to the camera than I am.
More in front.
Well, I see that we decided that beforehand, so I was like, maybe we should just stick to the status quo.
What?
But now you know presentation. It's okay. No.
Okay. Yeah, okay, this loaded. Okay, it's good. So guys, basically, we're doing a PowerPoint each. We are doing one presentation each, and this is what I brought to the table today. And I am talking about the top 6 heaviest love songs. And this is by Circus Arami, who only knows J-pop and Vocaloid. Also, they all happen to be releases from 2025 to 2026. Like real Zoomer.
This is when you say, instead of saying this is the top 6 heavy love songs, but it's this specific. That's when you make a specific PowerPoint. You say these are the top 6 heaviest and Vocaloid love songs of 2025.
Yeah, true.
I was like, I could have titled mine "Mapping Love Songs," but I only know anime love songs. No. We reframe it. It's specific.
I see.
On purpose, for a reason.
It's a theme instead of a constraint. Yeah. That's how you view life. Yeah.
Reframe the mindset. That's what it's all about.
So true. And I will be presenting the specific on-theme, on-brand ones from the lightest to the heaviest. So we're
You're an expert.
Yes.
As you're an expert in this specific thing.
I am an expert. I know many songs. I know many things. And from there, I've curated this list specifically. So if you only want to listen to like really light, really happy, really chill songs, then that's there in the top half. And then if you want to listen to like the heavy, scary, freaky, then they're at the end, basically. Now, number 6. Burger King
Number
foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah.
Burger King burgers. Someone's foot fungus.
So true. Now I say foot fungus. This kind of looks like foot. Anyways, yeah.
All right.
Done.
Let's see.
This is
Stop!
Shitauchi by Shiro. And this is a Vocaloid song, but Shiro also sings in this, so it's kind of like Bro plays the guy part, and I think it's Miku that plays the girl part. But the story
Am I covering your slideshow? Sorry. Should I
don't
move my
worry.
head?
There's a little bit of lag between the virtual space we're connected to right now, so feel free to talk over me
You
anytime.
could also like push me down too if I'm covering your slideshow.
Always. Or
can
maybe I
peek
can
out
move
from
my
above
slideshow.
the-
We can make this small. Yeah, this is good. This is fine.
Fantastic.
Okay. So yeah, this story is about a arguing couple that struggles to understand each other, and it's interesting because like there's like 3 courses. The first course is the girl dissing the guy. The second course is the guy dissing the girl, and the third course is about them being like, you know what, but we're still together, chill. And that's kind of the whole song. Yeah, it's really how do you say this? It goes in deep, I think, about like realistic like points like, hey, stop doing this, I don't get why you do this, but in the end you can tell that they still really respect each other as a human, as an individual, and I think that's why this is ranked at the bottomest of the heavy things. I think in my mind, light versus heavy songs is about like the freakiness. And in that way, I thought that they were a very healthy couple. Yeah, freaky points, they diss each other brutally, but they're also aware of their wrongs, which is like a negative freaky point, and they care about each other deeply, also kind of a negative freaky point. Yeah.
I see. So it kind of starts off, you know, not dark necessarily, but it's like difficult.
Yeah,
But then
that
they-
kind of thing.
Okay. I like that.
Very
Can
nice.
you like sing a little bit? As like a little.
Ah! Ooh, thank you for asking, because I actually have the
course.
lyrics right here.
Ah!
Whoa!
This makes me a great student.
Yeah, the English one is translated by me, and the original is on the left. So this is just like the end-ish of it. Where should I just do? I'll do the second part.
Okay, go for it.
It's just a light that could be walked by one alone. Despite it, I chose only you to live through it all. Love and hate intertwined for this super melodrama, but it feels comfortable by your side. Something like that. It's been a while since I wrote these lyrics, so I forgot. Or
You're not
forgot what kind of rhythm I wanted.
Double lyrics
something
can be like
like
that.
It's
The
been a while.
translation.
Yeah, but it's so good, guys. Please go check it out. Don't be fooled by my singing. The original sounds really cool.
I wouldn't say fooled. I think I'm mesmerized
Wow.
by her singing.
Thank you, Rita. She's so
Of
nice,
course,
guys.
of course. You can tell I want extra credit. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I really mean that.
Extra points to you. You get extra credit. Plus 5 points. Nice,
Oh my
nice.
God.
Now, I guess I'll go to number 5. Number
Okay.
5, Burger King foot lettuce again. And now, Iris Out by Kenshi Yones. This one I think a lot of you know. You know this, Rita?
Yeah.
Yeah. fun song. So the story. This is basically the plot of Chainsaw Man, specifically the Resident portion, which is the movie. So if you haven't watched it, then I don't want to spoil anything. But basically, the singer from the narrative where a girl finally likes him for the first time in his life, but apparently she doesn't, and it was like a honey trap. It was like she was like a whole spy situation. It's okay. It's okay. He still loves her. That's kind of what the song's about. Yeah. The freaky point is that, you know, she kind of like it wasn't real, but he still chill with that. And the whole song is about how like overpowered she is and how she's like, oh my gosh, she's so strong, she's so cool. I love her. Yeah. And the lyrics, you can tell that this guy has zero riz. None.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm still intrigued. I'm still trying to understand the concept of the song, but I think I'll understand it more as we get to the lyrics.
Oh, thank you.
I'm seeing the bullet points, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm putting together. Go ahead.
You're good at this. You're good at getting points. Because this is the chorus. Again, this is my translation of it. I guess I'll start the first part. I just don't know how to process my don't know. Past the cases I granulated, took about a turn and do some puke. Dilated people feel like drowning to a run, cause the correctness of everything is you right here. Yeah. That's like the chorus.
I love how poetic Kenshi Yonezu be. Like granulated sugar about to turn into some puke. Like a sugary sweet. Like something so sweet, you know?
Yeah. It really does a good job, like, what's it called? Like identifying like the feelings and like the
showing, not telling.
Yeah. It's like the transformation of your feelings. It's like
For sure. I really sense that like sort of like I don't know if urgency is the word that I'm looking for, but I guess how scrambled his brain is in her presence.
Yeah. Definitely.
I kind of get it now.
I'm glad. My favorite is the last part, where this is like the very, very last chorus part, where he just screams at the end. He's like, not like that, but more, of course, more passionately screams.
Oh my god. You know, it reminds me of that Pokemon song where it's like, you know that one? I don't know the actual like pattern of accents on that one, but it's like literally called like
Oh really?
Yeah. And like they denote like the accents with like a capital letter and lowercase letter. It's really interesting. I don't actually remember the pattern. Accented like A's or not accented A's, but it's really interesting. It's a Vocaloid song. I don't remember who the producer was. Let me see.
I'm curious.
You never heard of it? You should. It's okay. It's by Nashimoto. Nashimoto. Yeah. It's really cool. Yeah.
I'm actually searching it right now. Oh, I see it! Like the small, and the big. Yeah.
Sorry, it reminded me of that.
Yeah. I want to know
that. Does anyone know this song? I definitely like don't know how it goes. Like it's not something I listen to for.
You remember how the title is though.
No, it's pretty hard to forget. Yeah.
This symbol in the when bro's screaming right here, it's called like the dakuten, and you put that on like consonant. Well, not necessarily consonant. Well, words that have a consonant to make them wait, I think Rita, you know the word for this. Like the non-vocal ones to like the vocal ones. Not the vocal, but like ta to da kind of thing. Or like ta to ba.
Correct.
That thing.
Pa is with the maruten, I believe.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, ha to ba. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that to put that on a it just means it's like it's not like a real way to represent, like an official way to represent it, but it's like the I'm about to explain.
It's a creative way of denotating harshness or aggressiveness.
Yeah.
From my experience.
Yes,
It's
thank
really
you.
cool. It's such a creative way of using the language. Yeah.
You complete my slideshow. You complete my presentation.
I wouldn't have anything to add on if you didn't have this presentation.
Well, Riz. Is this Riz
Why?
chat?
No!
Anyways,
It's crazy.
number 4. Burkiflus. Serenade by Natori. This is a very recent song. It's the ending to Oshinoko season 3. It's cool. Do you know the plot of Oshinoko? Have you seen it? Have you read it?
Generally, yeah.
Yeah. It's basically like that, the story. And this is season 3 of it, so the story has progressed a lot. And to not give spoilers, but to give like a total kind of understanding, basically in season 2, Bro makes a plan and
Bro makes a plan.
goes for it. And in season 3, Bro realizes that it's not over, even though he thought it was over before. It's like, I still gotta do more. Yeah. Explanation.
Okay.
Well, yeah, in season 3, he matures a little bit more, I guess. So basically, final love song before the plan. I already used the word plan before, so it's kind of messed up in my head now. But the final plan, the final plan.
Yeah.
And this is both towards his Oshi/mom and his patient/sister. In my view of things, I know this sounds weird if you haven't seen it. I know it sounds a little weird, but Bro has a lot of people that he cares about, basically. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of nice. Having a lot of people to care about.
Yeah.
Why is the heaviness so?
Oh, so
High.
high? So the freaky points.
Okay. Oh wow.
The freaky points. Bro
That would
is
be a lot of freaky points if the base, like
yeah.
idea and concept seems generally nice, but
Yeah.
for some reason it has a bunch of these hearts. So I'm intrigued to see what the points are.
Yeah, so it has to do a lot with like personal sacrifice and the gravity of the situation he's in, and he is basically realizing that he's gonna die, bruh. he's gonna die, and it's like his final like determined like like he's obsessed with this concept of love, and then he feels that he needs to sacrifice a lot to get to it. But the way he goes about it is very similar to how the story's main villain also sees things, which I don't know if it's revealed in like the season 3 yet, but I felt it a lot in the lyrics. Not necessarily the story, but specifically for the song. So I don't know. I really like it when like in stories in general, not just songs, like the protagonist and the villain share like a similar motive or see eye to eye for like some point, or they both do the same things but in like a different context kind of thing.
Oh no, that's great. I love it. It's sort of like a foil to one another.
Yeah,
You get to see sort of like what went wrong, and you get to do a lot of like fun comparisons for sure.
Yeah. That's the vibe I got. That's the vibe.
Ooh, almost like a cautionary tale.
Yeah, sort of.
That's why I love songs like this, like sort of heavier songs that tend to be more like about, you know, more obsessive or like unhealthy, because it's more like a cautionary tale, if that makes sense. Or like,
True. The MV of this is really interesting too. It's very like it's like original MV. It doesn't have anything to do with the like the Oshinoko. So I think you can get a lot of interpretations of that one too.
For sure.
Very artistic.
For sure.
None lyrics. I'll just do the first each part. See all this countless seeking, all those timeless praying. I'm sorry that there could be a happily ever after, when everything has fallen and everything was wrong again to the person whom I've devoted my all. And then it goes and continues. It's like the last-ish chorus part. And I specifically, where he's like, yo, my love, never vanish. That really gave me villain vibes. It's like, I want you to never, ever, like, disappear for anyone's memory. It's like, it goes towards this obsessive. Yeah.
It's almost like putting them on a pedestal. Almost to the point, it's like, it's Oh gosh, it's not even like a selfless, like, I'm gonna do what I can, like, to sacrifice. It's almost like you view yourself as, like, way, way, way lower than this person, and you're putting the other
Mm-mm-mm.
person on a pedestal, almost like, "I don't matter, but you do." And
Yeah.
that's very dangerous sort of, like,
Yeah.
thing.
Very
Yeah,
dangerous.
for
Unhealthy.
sure. Mhm.
Don't be careful, guys.
'Cause,
Anyone
like,
who's
I was like
yeah, yeah.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go on.
Nah, I just thought, like, the line where it's like, "I hope you'll find a happiness sometime without my company." And in
Mhm.
my head, I was like, "Wait, that's kinda sweet." And then, like, I kept sort of reading the rest of it. I was like, if it's more so, like, you're just so untouchable to me, like, you're so high above me that, like, I
Ah.
couldn't possibly be, like, within your realm, so I'm willing to sacrifice myself, then I'm like,
Mm-mm.
"Oh, that's a little
Step back
like,
a little.
please value yourself a little bit more, you
Yes.
know what I mean?
Self-love
Mm,
is also an important form of love, guys.
absolutely, absolutely. Mm.
Yeah. And next song. Oh, it didn't
Eh?
load. There's a background here, I promise.
Oh.
Next is Playing Immortal by Pinocchio P. This is also really recent, and I think this is a little bit of a different kind of love than the others because it's not like portrayed as necessarily romantic, and the love portion isn't the biggest part of the song. What I really, really love about this is that the whole song is about facing the uncomfortable reality of your own death and
Sure.
like showing like the pros and cons of escapism from that fact.
Mm,
And in the end, the song is like, even though we'll die, I still want to spend my time with you. And it's really kind of nice in that sort
mm.
of way. But I ranked it super heavy because freaky points. It's kind of like a depressive, like a mood throughout. Because even
Yeah.
though Miku, the girl, she is trying to like not face the reality, it's really obvious that she is really, really affected by it. She's basically in
For
copium
sure.
mode and asking you to also be in
Yeah.
this copium mode. And she
Sure.
also mentions in part of the lyrics, I don't think I put it here, but she's like, it'll be nice if we could spend together forever. And I feel like the word forever, like that means a lot in this context where you're specifically thinking in like realistically time that you have in this world. Forever is a long time. It really is. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now, is the other individual, like, also in a similar spot where they're also, like, near death?
It's towards kind of like the viewer almost. It's like, hey, I want you, and it's never specified who you is, kind of
Okay,
thing.
I guess from the lens of, like, a virtual singer like Miku, it's almost like, don't forget about me, or, like, that sort of...
kind of thing, I think.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
very interested in what the lyrics are.
Ha ha ha. Nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Because
No,
these
no,
are
I
lyrics.
really am. I really am.
I put a lot here because there's a lot of parts that I liked. Okay, I'll try to sing. Do I remember?
Okay, please, yeah. go for it.
Pretending we're immortal, let's pick button dance right off. For not ignoring the fate we can't escape. Yay! Pretending we're immortal, go ahead and double our ride your high horse and laugh out loud. That's just the first part. The chorus. Yeah. Yeah. What I want to talk about in here, I just put a lot. I just put a lot.
Yeah.
But the lyrics where it says, I just want to live, like straight up, that was like really surprising to me. It's like, you're just gonna say that? Like, it feels so like vulnerable and almost too honest.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I really like that. Like it really
Yeah.
Pinocchio is so good at like putting like uncomfortable
Right.
truths and like uncomfortable like
Sure.
thoughts in your mind that are definitely there. It's like, what do I think about this?
Yeah. And it's really interesting because when I was reading through these lyrics, I
Yeah,
was kind
yeah.
of thinking to myself, like, maybe I need more context to the rest of the song because I feel like it's a very fine line writing a song like this.
Mm-mm.
Sort of like, it's a fine line between the singer or the speaker or whatever saying, like, sort of coming to terms with their own death and sort of like finding their own way to like own this, like, you know what I mean? Because the death is such a like personal thing and you kind of have to find
Yeah.
what works for you. You know what I mean? Because it's sort of like nothing else can define your death except for you, right? Like how you can sort of, make peace with like your life and how you lived it and your purpose and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's like, is it that she has already come to terms with her death and she sort of like accepted it and it's like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, let's just vibe out until like my time comes because I'm not worried. Or is it like she hasn't come to terms yet and she's masking that sort of
Mm.
sad security with a false, like,
Yeah.
happiness. And just
Yeah.
sort of when you pointed out the I just want to live thing, it
Mm-mm.
sort of leans me towards the latter. So really,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought the latter too. You
Does
you
that make
explained
sense?
it.
Am I
Yeah, yeah,
asking?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Cause I was also like curious about that through the song too. Like it took me a couple watches and a couple like reading of the lyrics to be like, wait, what does she really think? What is she really experiencing? And I think the whole thing is her being afraid of that, not being able to come to terms with it, and trying to run away like desperately. And I think that's what made me so like like I want to tell her
for
it's gonna
sure.
be okay. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
But then and like I wonder if like in a way that's her own and I guess it's I
Mm.
don't know if you would consider it sad or if you would consider it like hopeful that she is able to find like these moments of like we can laugh about it, we can,
Yeah.
make jokes about it despite it being such a scary thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a personal interpretation for sure. A very interesting song.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
also varies a lot on like how you, like the viewer, like
Absolutely.
sees. Yeah, like I feel like
I
it
really
morphs
feel
with each person.
I agree. I think it really sort of like comes up it like really you like bring your own lens into it
Mm.
because maybe you have more of a mindset where you kind of think about I don't know because it's been interesting to see how we sort of gravitated towards this song and how you were like
Yeah.
oh there's an underlying feeling that she's covering and that feels upsetting and I can totally agree with that.
Mm-mm.
Like that's definitely I feel like that's a reasonable lens with which to view this song.
Mm.
And then you look at my initial sort of like viewpoint or how I interpreted things, and it's like, oh, to me, even though she's scared or she's sad, I'm glad that she's able to find
Yeah.
some sort of way to deal with that rather than just dealing with. That makes sense. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm scared, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself.
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
if
yeah.
Fine
That's true. Especially in the MV, it's the dance is really catchy. It's really cute. It's very like
Yeah.
upbeat in general too. Like the melody of it all too. So I think that might give
it's-
a different impression as well.
It's really interesting that like
Uh,
you as a viewer won't know truly at the end of the day what the speaker, unless maybe you read an interview or something,
mm.
is feeling, right? Because death is again
Yeah.
is a very personal thing, and I feel like that's you can only define that by yourself, right? So for the
Yeah.
speaker, they have some sort of internal thing where like yeah maybe they have come to terms with it and they've accepted it, or maybe they haven't and they're hiding it. You won't know that, but you sort of impose your own sort of feelings as well. And it kind of
Yeah.
just goes to show what we sort of feel in moments like
Yeah,
these as well.
yeah,
I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Wait, I'm glad. Yeah, this is like one of my most favorite songs out of the bunch. And
Really cool, yeah.
yeah, I'm glad we had this discussion. This song is so cool, guys.
We both love music, as you can tell.
Yay! Guys, as always, please check the original songs out. If you're curious about any of them, just search the title. Check it out. It's really good.
Wow. Mhm.
Now, what number are we at? Number 2. So,
Burger King footlets.
Burger King for
Sorry.
lettuce. This is Fatal by Gem. It's kind of similar to the song I've already said because this is the ending opening to the second season of Oshinoko. You can tell I really like this anime. But this is the part where Bro has not come to terms with his sacrifice yet, I think, in my opinion. So basically, Bro's trying to kill the killer of his Oshi/mom and is devoting his whole life for this goal. Freaky points. This love is solely as this like revenge, murder. Like I need to do this. This is like my entire purpose in life. and this is sang by two people that have formed a group for this song, and it's kind of like two perspectives of the same person. So I think that's harder to see in the lyrics, but more so like you can tell in the song itself by listening to it. The singing style too are very different. It's kind of like the light side and the dark side. Really cool stuff. And overall, the entire focus of the song is on this love towards his Oshi/mom, and like his feelings about it as well, but very, very soul focused on that, which made it freaky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're only one heart down from the full.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Song.
That's a lot of hearts.
A lot of hearts.
And this, shoot, this is a little hard to sing. I translated the lyrics just for this.
You want to do like a dramatic reading instead?
Oh. Oh, wait,
Songs are basically
that might be more
poetry,
embarrassing.
so, like, no. I think it'd be fun. Well, up to you what you want to do. But songs are basically poetry set to like a melody and rhythm.
True. I'll try. I'll try. The second thing. Yeah. Without you alive, there is no way to survive. I could give up anything. Nani mo kamo. I'll sing the Japanese.
Yeah,
あ
please,
な
please,
たがいないと生きていけない。何もかも捧げてしまってもいい。あなたの愛がまだ足らない。かけたものはなんで埋めたらいい。Yeah. Cool song.
I see. Yeah.
This is at like the very end-ish with like the chorus
Oh,
of it.
I love. This is your English translation, right?
Yeah.
I love what you did with fatally, fatefully, faithfully. That's so beautiful.
Oh, thank
I love that
you!
wordplay. Yeah, so I noticed that. I was like, that's awesome. That's so
Yay.
cool.
Extra
Oh my
credit.
God.
Extra credit. We're giving her all that.
I'm not saying that just to get extra credit. I genuinely think that's such a fun play
Yes,
with
yes.
your words. For sure.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, the original is like 致命的で運命的で必然的.
Right, nani teki, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
so I want to keep the same rhythm.
Oh. What's the direct translation for those words?
致命的 is
Yeah.
fatal. 運命的 is like 運命 is
It's like the old words, like national or traditional. Yeah.
yeah,
Things
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I thought was interesting is that at the end of each chorus, it says like 僕を見ていてね、最悪のファタル. Like hope you'll like basically like watch me please, my dearest
For
fatal.
sure.
Like watch me.
For sure.
So it kind of brings the focus back to like I love you, so I want you to watch me fulfill my mission to kill the person that killed you.
Oh my
like,
god.
that revenge line is so strong, and it's like almost the revenge is like it's not for like what's it called, like a virtuous reason, but more so because he wants to be accepted by the person he loves, kind of, or at least it gave me those vibes. I was like, whoa.
Right. Gosh, it's like that saying where it's like you live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah. Rose
Yeah.
villain arc.
For real.
Yeah.
Man, oh, interesting. Very
Thank
cool.
you. Guys, I sang this with
Thank
the Villa
you.
Demoni, so you can check that out. Shilling my cover.
Ah, yes.
Next, number 1, Burger King Pilates.
Yeah.
Retry Now by Nakiso. Congratulations, heaviest song of 2025-2026 in Vocalize
Yes.
J-pop. All of it said by me. So, this
Yay.
song, it's a story about this girl who is an endless reincarnation where the goal is to be together romantically with the viewer, with like us, with you. And when that doesn't happen, she kills you, us, the
Oh
viewer,
my god.
to start a new run of like a different parallel world where she is a different person and you are a different person, different scenario, where she tries to get with you again. And that feels a lot to the point where she did this like 200 million times and it's still going.
Oh my god. 525,000. Sorry, totally different song. Wow. It was very Xenoblade. Oh my gosh. It's just me when a concept has like a cyclical, like a doomed cyclical plot. I'm like Xenoblade. Whoa.
This
Yeah.
is Xenoblade, guys.
Yeah, any doomed cyclical plot. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
this-
I'm already like really into the because I've heard the song before.
Oh,
like,
really?
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, but no, I have never really gotten the chance to sit down and like look at the lyrics. So.
Ah, okay. We'll go to the lyrics. Da-da. I censored a word.
Yeah, that's good.
So this is at the very, very end. Before this, she's just like, Rinkin and Rana, we couldn't be in this round. If you like to me, stick needle in your eye. Let's reach to the next to draw a eye. Where it's just like, oh, that's cute. Like, she definitely wants to be with you in her next life. Wow. But here it turns out that she is what's creating the next life, basically. She's basically creating these next lives to be. And I think what's interesting is, well, of course, the yourself right now line, but also the hurry up, where it's like, yo, hurry up and let me kill you so that we can be together. This is for our good. Where it's like, okay, it's genuinely she's lost the plot.
Yeah. It not to like put my Xenoblade hat on again, but
feel free.
it's very similar to like the main villain character's sort of modus operandi, his sort of like why they do what they do.
Really?
This idea of like being stuck in or perpetuating the endless now. And then I'm not talking about like the sort of the villain behind the villain, if you will, but sort of the main villain that's really closely associated with the main character.
Really?
They say that they do these things because they love somebody, but
Yeah.
you realize that it's more so they love the concept. They love
Yeah.
the concept of being in love with that person.
Yeah.
They do things thinking that they're serving, that love that they have for the person, but that's not the case. Yeah. So, because in this song, as you can see here, obviously, I'm sure the person being, unwillingly thrown into this cycle doesn't want this, but they don't care because again, they don't care. They don't genuinely care about the person. They don't genuinely care about loving the person. They care about what they think love is.
Yeah.
And they love the concept of being in a relationship with that person.
Yeah. It's chasing after this like one scenario that will be like perfect in their head, but that has just been like repeated so many times. It's just like an arbitrary thing that in the end it means like it's nothing to the actual person. No.
Yeah.
So
that one song where it's like, if you love me, let me go.
Oh yeah. So true. She will not let us go. She is freaky.
No, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is that at the very, very end, where it's like the "you shall become with me forever," cleansing us so congruous to death alone. Like you can see here just in the translation, but it's very like she starts using big words. She starts using like not like normal language. Like it's not like. Yo, like,
not
hey,
your everyday vernacular.
please.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a cleansing of the soul. It's like, okay. So it's like through this like 200 million of like reincarnation, like she has become like non-human basically. So I understand why she probably can't get with anyone now, right? Because if she tries to like get with someone, like they'll have to bear her 200 million lives basically, and her like memories and her thoughts and ideals and. Yeah.
I'm thinking of Honkai Star Rail now.
Yeah.
Typical plot, I either think of Xenoblade or Emporius. Star Rail. But yeah, I really it's almost like she's so far away from reality.
Yeah.
That sort of it's almost like do you know Milgram? Do you know the
Milgram,
yeah. You know the little girl who
Amane-chan!
And then became a cult leader?
Yeah.
It's like how her songs are often written as if they're scripture.
Like
she's reading scripture. She's like, and I feel like I'm getting that sort of, just from your sorry. I had from your explanation, that's what it sounds like. It's almost like she's a god. And she's sort of
like this shall be done, this will, like this is the way. and you get
That's
this like visual
cool.
and audio like gap of hearing this like younger girl, kind of like a for this like a more mechanical as well, like saying all these things, singing all these
But
things in a happy tune.
yeah, I love. Sorry, I love like looking into those lyrics. Like it's so fun. Like I love like, lyric analysis because I mean you kind of have to like to do that if you want to write lyrics, right? Is you have to enjoy reading poetry, enjoy reading other people's lyrics, and seeing sort of like what techniques other people use. It's so cool. It's really, really so cool. All these like,
Lyrics are fun. Lyrics are fun to read. Lyrics are fun to translate. Lyrics are great.
absolutely.
But yeah, that concludes my PowerPoint. Thank you for watching. Head shaking vertical lead emoji. And guys, out of the songs here, I've covered a few. So if you're curious, you can check out my We Try Now English cover.
Yay!
You can check out my Arsa cover and my Fatal cover. Thank
Yes.
you. Shameless shill.
Yay! That was great. Thank you for your presentation. I really
Sorry.
loved yapping about it and learning about.
Oh
all that you had.
yay! I took up a lot of time, but
No,
we'll go
not
to
the time
yours.
that I thought you were gonna be taking, actually. So
Yeah, I guess.
that's how long I was expecting this to go.
Ah.
So. As a PowerPoint presentation night sort of kind of girl.
The
Yeah.
master of PowerPoint presentationers.
Like you take the amount of time that you think you're gonna take and you
Yeah.
double it is how I've found.
I see. So when you practice for 30, you get like an hour. When you practice for
That's
50,
because
you
I
get
don't
30.
practice these though. Like you kind of just have an idea in your head.
Yeah,
based on
yeah.
what life, and then you just double it.
Yeah,
But that's
I
the fun
see.
about PowerPoint night is you don't rehearse it and you just see how it goes.
True. Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of
guys.
which, yeah, I put mine together. I put mine together last night. Hopefully, you know, mine makes sense. You know.
I will move.
And then as we swap our seats around, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You all can
Small swapping around. And
yep,
then
switching around, doing the little screw. Oh my
Magic.
gosh, here I am. Magic. And then you, since Sarah, you're the one who is in charge of the slideshow, I'll say next
Yes.
slide and things like that.
Okay, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. Well, welcome in everyone. Again, for those maybe who popped in later, for those who forgot, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, cyber angel, when it comes, you know, at your service.
Yay!
Singer and lyricist, as well as a content creator, streamer, etc., etc. You might know me from some of my Hoyo Fair songs, Rise Again and Never Fall, that I did with my good friend Wonder Riku. But I also just love music as well. I'm a music student. So that's fun. So I'm extremely qualified to talk about.
She's a pro. Listen to her.
I am just a pro yapper, if anything. I love anime. I love music. So I thought maybe today I'd do a presentation on both. And today I
Yay.
present to you the map of anime love songs. Now, again, I did this last night, so unfortunately in some areas it's a little sparse, but I think it's actually a great opportunity for you all, our viewers, our listeners, to participate in some activities that I have throughout the presentation that I didn't just think of. Yeah. So,
Nice.
next slide, please.
Okay.
All right. In order to understand what we're going to do today, I'm going to go ahead and prime you all with a question. Okay. What is a love song? You know that song I was singing earlier? That was stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head again now. I'm not going to lie, you love song. So, I sort of pondered on this question before I jumped into my, analysis. This is sort of my hypothesis, if you will. What is a love song? And to put it simply, I kind of just took the words at face value and then I dove into it. So a love song is both love and a song. Love being an emotion that we feel, and a song, in a way, is a story that you're telling. It's just one of many ways of storytelling.
True.
So with that being said, next slide, I decided that our focus areas in creating this map of love songs, specifically for anime love songs, because I only had so much time to do this, is based off of emotions and stories. Love songs. First one being is the level of emotion. Is the love gentle or is the love intense? And then as for the story element is the narrative outcome. And I figure the easiest sort of, axis here that we could do is if the story is a tragedy or if the story is a comedy. So to kind of visualize that for you all, if you can go to the next slide, I've created a graph here. I accidentally kept in the old words. Instead of despair and hope, it should be tragedy or comedy. But that's more or less close, right? I did change the verbiage from despair and hope, though, because I feel like despair and hope gave connotations that I wasn't necessarily going for. And then I feel like tragedy and comedy are genres that exist within storytelling broadly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I figured that that would be a better, more scientific, I guess, in this very scientific study that we're doing here today. So before I sort of break down the quadrants for you all today, do you have any questions thus far? And what it is exactly that we're doing today? You're like, I don't know. It's crazy, but I'm gonna let her cook.
Can I ask what? I kind of agreed, or I kind of accepted the tragedy comedy, but what exactly? I don't think I really understand the definition of tragedy comedy. What would it be?
Sure. For me, tragedy and comedy are just like two sides of the classical storytelling genres. Tragedy being like a sad outcome or negative outcome, however you might interpret it. I feel like saying tragedy, though, has a larger sort of breadth of storytelling there, because when you think of tragedy, you might think, oh, it ends in a death or something like that, right? And like maybe two lovers loved each other, they wanted to be together forever, and maybe like it ends in a death. But the thing is, it's like, have you heard of the saying of like, a great love story doesn't end with a marriage, it ends with death? Like the two of them like eventually like loving each other throughout their entire lives until they die. So like, even though a story may end with a death, it's not necessarily sad.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? There's sad elements, but at least, we had love.
Yeah.
And I think that really I think tragedy encompasses that breadth of sadness, if that makes sense. Yeah. So like it can, like on the tragedy end, you'll see things like, you might see things like a yandere love story, but you also might see things like, having a bittersweet memory of a love lost, things like that. But that's sort of like the tragedy end. Comedy end, of course, it's more hopeful, it's more of a positive outcome. This is sort of like, people make mistakes, do silly things, whatever, and it's more lighthearted.
I
If
see.
that makes sense. It doesn't necessarily end with a couple getting together, but maybe it's a story of like a will they, won't they, but it's a very hopeful presentation of that.
More like lighthearted.
Exactly. Like maybe like figuring out how to love, or I'll give examples as we go on.
Okay.
But does that help to clarify?
Yes, that helps,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah. Any other questions in the chat? I will take a second if there's while we sort of wait for any other questions to plug my thing. The reason why this is sort of in my head is because for the past 10 days, I've been doing a short series called like 14 Weeks of Anime Love Songs, where I do a singing short every day.
Oh,
And I
really?
sing an anime love song. Yeah, and there's such a wide variety of them. And I thought it'd be nice to sort of like highlight them and start to understand, the breadth of these songs. Yeah.
Go check them out, guys.
So go check it out. And let me know what to sing for the remaining 4 days. I need like 2 or 3 more songs. I kind of have ideas of what to do next, but I'd love to hear your suggestions. But yeah, go ahead and go to the next slide. I'll talk about the first quadrant we have today is the epic romance. Now, I actually think that most anime love songs would probably fall in this category. This is sort of like your big emotions. There's very dramatic and poetic declarations of love, and a very hopeful ending. And with the words comedy, you probably are thinking of like Gekkan Shoujo no Zaki-kun, like the Kimi. Or like maybe something like Kaguya-sama, where it's like absolutely ridiculous situations that they put themselves into in sort of navigating love. And that's sort of the intensity that I sort of think of. But, and I also put some lyrics here if anyone in the chat wants to guess what song this is from.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually I know I put them, so of course I would know. But this is actually a song that I sung for my series.
Oh.
Sort of earlier in the series. And this is, we think of more comedic anime and anime love songs. Not necessarily, because sometimes the anime song doesn't necessarily line up with what happens in the anime, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's sort of more kind of closely aligns with that. But generally, when you think of this category, you think of like funny or like an anime love song where it's like, oh, look at all these loopholes we have to go through. Oh, it's so ridiculous. But it also, I think this genre also encompasses things like karunara, sort of like, you're the reason why I learned how to love, or like you're the light in my darkness. And if that makes sense. It's really like dramatic, like you are my sun and my like, and you're the sun and my stars, my whole world. Like it's very like dramatic in that sense, very intense in the love, and very comedic in ways. So
I see.
Do you have any songs that you feel like fit into this category that you know of?
I was just thinking, the recent remix of Melt that's been going around, like ダメると溶けてしまいそう. Yeah.
Ooh, I can totally see that. Yeah. I feel like maybe I would.
Is there a different category that fits better?
I would say it's not the most intense, most comedic, but I think it definitely belongs in this category. Sure.
I see.
Yeah. But great. That's fantastic. Any other ones in the chat if you have any other ideas? But yeah, no, I think that one definitely would live in this one. I think maybe some could argue it leans maybe a little more gentle, and I'll explain a little bit more why. But I wouldn't say it belongs in the gentle quadrant. I think it definitely lives in this quadrant, but maybe lower.
Leans towards. I see.
For sure. That's cool. Yeah. This next quadrant, if you want to go to the next slide. Actually, I had a really hard time finding at least anime love songs that fit into this category. I think honestly, Vocaloid, like you said, Vocaloid or J-pop tends to go more into this category than the anime songs. At least the anime that I've seen. For this one, I was like, yandere love song ? I was like, but yeah, so the dark love anime love songs, sort of more obsessive or unhealthy boundaries that you see in songs, a strong yearning for what can't be, kind of leaning into yandere territory. I think I have the name for this one on the last slide. I think it's called like something wo ameku or something. I really don't remember, but it's from, oh gosh. It's from one of the anime that's like something girlfriend. No. Oh gosh. I don't know. It's from an anime, like a love drama, whatever, that's really dark. So I don't know. But yeah, I think that the presentation that you just gave, I think a lot of them fall. If not all. For sure. Yandere Miku is in a screen, she can't hurt you type music. Exactly. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So many Vocaloid songs.
Are there any other songs you feel like fit into this category that maybe aren't songs that are anime, or maybe not the ones that you presented earlier?
Do you know ずっと一緒 or Always Be With You by Kitani Tatsuya? It's kind of a recent-ish 2024.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the artist. It's like, I will be your biggest regret in life. I will stay in your memories forever and I'll haunt you.
Yeah, pretty much. You have it right on the money, for sure. Like I mentioned, that very intense, melodramatic energy in terms of the emotion. But again, it's more tragic in terms of the story. Sort of this fall in an unhealthy mindset and things like that. So that's quadrant 2. Do you have any questions on that? Or thoughts on that?
I feel like this quadrant is overrepresented in media. I will be the brave one. I will. This is my what's it called?
Sure.
Hot take. More songs need to go maybe a little bit away from this quadrant sometimes, cause
Sure.
I get it. I like edgy things. I like edgy things a lot, and it's fun to listen to other edgy songs and be like, oh, this is relatable, or like, oh, this is interesting. But then after a while, isn't it sad? Isn't it sad, guys?
Yeah. I can totally empathize with that because I feel like there's a fine line between wanting to express your feelings and your lived experiences and being brave in that regard. There's a fine line between that and romanticizing.
Yeah,
that.
that's the
And I'm not
word.
saying
Romanticizing.
that
Oh, sure.
it's all this sort of. Sorry, I interrupted
No,
you.
no, no. Sorry, my alarm went off. Please go on, teacher.
No, you're good. I feel like, and again, it's not entirely on the artist's,
Yeah.
fault or, to that it becomes that way. Obviously part of listening to music is the people, the community, and the society who listen to the music and interpret it. It's sort of like what they take out of it. But it's very interesting because, I've written like darker songs, whether it's, villain character song.
Yeah.
That's very obviously a villain like character song. That's not meant to be taken like it's just a fun like, hey, this is a villain obviously talking.
Fun villain.
Their perspective, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe like cautionary tales where they sort of share their experience or maybe share somebody's experience, but with the lens of like this isn't good.
Yeah.
Right? But sometimes it's either maybe an artist doesn't express it that way or their audience isn't able to interpret that or understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Especially for like songs that are for like famous among or like aimed towards young people, young kids are like kind of trying to be trendy in that sense. Like I think the responsibility is it gets super high. You got to be pretty careful in how you present themes or topics that could possibly. Yeah.
For sure. Because I definitely think there's merit in artists sharing their experiences that maybe aren't as easy to talk about or that are difficult. Because on one hand, people who also experience those things maybe won't feel as ashamed to like bring that up with somebody like let's talk about it. Like, okay, well, maybe I'm not like a lost cause. Like, maybe there's not something fundamentally wrong with me because, I'm the only one who thinks this way, but like are able to recognize, but this is bad, like this is not good. And I'm glad that I can, be able to relate with someone, but, obviously people can take that, way away from the main point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure.
True.
Yeah. Very interesting. I'm a huge proponent of, media literacy.
Let's go media literacy.
Yeah, I think obviously it's like you want to be able to enjoy the media you consume. Just have fun, right? You don't have to. Not everything you listen to or like enjoy or consume has to be like analyzed, nitpicked to a certain level, right? Like obviously there's just music that you listen to for fun, but I think there's definitely merit in being able to understand what these songs are trying to tell you or even warn you about.
Yeah. True. So true.
Yeah.
I say that word too much.
Very. No, you're so real. Yeah, because I definitely like. I am not sort of like. I don't think censorship is the avenue. You know what I mean? Like I think people should, be able to express some of these. Because like. Like in the dark love songs where it's like, oh well, I feel this sadness or I feel this anger, and it's like those are just not feelings that we feel, right?
Yeah.
We shouldn't only be allowed to talk happy all the time. You know what I mean? I think it's very important to be careful with how your words have meaning and words have power.
True.
Can I? Sorry, not to derail. Can I share an ick that I have with you?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if it's like me being like upset with how deprioritized literacy seems to be nowadays.
Yeah.
Like especially like with people people like Kaisenat, like trying to learn how to read,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just being like, "What? No, like that's so lame," or like, it's
Yeah.
like he's actually wanting to improve himself. Like, is that so bad? But
Yeah.
you also see comments where it's like, "Oh, I'm not reading all that. Too
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
Like, I don't care.
I'm
Your
not reading
reaction."
all that, and like it's not that deep, bro. Are like the two phrases that are like,
And
it's such a
no,
bad
it is that
influence.
deep. It is that deep
Yeah,
because
yeah,
words have meaning and words have power. And
yeah.
it's like it really is that deep
Mm,
sometimes. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I wish people placed more value
yeah.
on stories and I don't know, literacy and being able to
Mm-mm.
read.
True.
Yeah.
There's this kind of like idea that like apathy is the better like path, or like the apathy is like more cool to put in like that kid terms, but like the more correct or like the more safe bet,
Mm,
and
yeah,
trying to get people out of that, like I
for
guess it's a
sure.
cultural shift. Yeah, it's
Someone
hard.
in the chat asked a great question. I don't know where you get media literacy. Everyone's talking about it. For me, and like this is my personal experience, is I learned how to be media literate from like my schooling. Like
Huh,
I
yeah.
sitting in English class, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
you weren't
yeah.
thinking like, oh, I'm sure we all were like, why do I have to read this required read? I'm like, oh, why do I have to do a Socratic circle? But
Mm,
you develop such crucial skills
yeah.
in terms of like interpreting what a speaker is trying to say, trying
Yeah.
to understand a simile, trying to understand, like read past surface level
Yeah.
because it applies to so many things, like
Yeah.
the media that you consume. Because the media you consume and like, really shapes how you think and who you are.
Mm.
Like I don't know, like sometimes I'll just watch an anime just because it's like fun and silly, right?
Mm.
I'm not nitpicking every single like, oh, that's why the character said this or that's why the character said that. But then, there's anime where they talk about deeper things or, more
Mm.
difficult topics. And, I have conversations in my head or like I'll have conversations with other people. It's like, oh, this is sort of how we interpreted it and things like
Yeah.
that. So I don't know. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Like, how do I say it? I think that like the process of like you
Mm.
can say it so simply as in like information analysis, taking information and like connecting the dots, connecting like the various source of information to create a narrative and to like question the narrative and analyze and ask other people's opinions. Like that kind of stuff is so it's definitely not taught in like the STEM field that I'm in. And
Mm.
what we are taught to do is to analyze the information, but when there is like a very specific path where there is like you get
Mm.
question A, you get answer B, and like that's the end.
Mhm.
And
Oh, for sure.
this is a little bit of a venting for me because right
No,
now my
please,
semester
please.
I'm only
Yeah.
taking STEM classes. So it's
Oh,
all math, it's all science, and I really feel it. Like I'm really lacking like the English side of my brain where I want to be able to create like different answers and come up with my analysis and listen to other peers like thoughts and like form thoughts.
right.
Form thoughts.
Yeah.
But it's
'Cause it's like
genuinely yeah.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, but in one of my classes actually, in the science classes, we had to take a semi class, like one lesson where we did sort of the kind of like media literacy, media analysis type of thing. And in that course, they are saying very what I thought was obvious thing. It's like, oh, when you read this, you gotta think of the source, you gotta think of like the person's narrative, their
Yeah,
experience. But when you
yeah.
actually think about it, it's like, wait, do I do this with every single information I see? Or like, would someone that doesn't do this, like, be able to live and exist in society? And it's like, yeah, anyone can, like, also just
Mm.
ignore, like, completely ignore other people's opinions, thoughts,
Yeah.
like, disregard thinking, like, stop thinking and still
Yeah.
survive somewhat. And definitely in my STEM class, you can survive without that kind of deeper level thinking. And
Sure.
it's like, how do people like gain interest in this? How do people realize that they don't have enough of this or that they want more of this? Like it's
Mm.
such a hard thing.
Yeah,
I went to a
for
public
sure.
school, but even in that public school, like there's
Mm.
classes that some people take, some people don't. And in the classes I took, it was very, very meticulous on that kind of stuff. But
mm.
you could lead a totally different life in the same public high school I went to and not have lessons regarding that. And it's like, then how?
Yeah.
What? There's some way to make this mandatory for everyone, I think. And it's gonna be hard for that to actually be a reality, but the only thing we can do right now is to at least provide a cultural social shift towards it and to put importance upon it. That was a long rant.
No,
I
I love this conversation that we've taken a total like left turn from like the topic of like love. Oh, but that's real though, because like love to sort of bring this back.
Yeah.
Love isn't like a 1 + 1 = 2, right? There's obviously value in like learning trends and understanding trends and formulas and things like that. You know, that's why we have math. That's why we have science, right? That there's fields in this world that is for, right? And even when it comes to understanding like each other as humans, there's definitely aspects of like psychology. That's a science, right? There's trends that you can understand as formulas, but there's such a big aspect to love and like just being human, interacting with one another, human. That isn't 1 + 1 = 2. You can't put in the same inputs and get in the same output for every person. You know what I mean? Everyone is such an amalgam of their experiences and their backstories and their perspectives that there's not one right answer. And it's sort of like to kind of give a hopeful message to bring us back to the topic of love. It's not meant to be easy. Like it's not meant to, you know, I tell this to people when, you know, why can't I just like, you know, have like a robot companion who can just tell me everything I want, you know, always hype me up and always be there for me, always like have the right things to say. They'll always want to always say what I want to hear. But it's like, you know, the very idea of being a friend isn't to be perfect. It's to be genuine, right? So yeah, like, you know, we have so many different ideas and perspectives and things like that that we're bound to misunderstand one another. But the idea of becoming a friend or becoming a lover or just being a better, you know, sibling or a better coworker is that we overcome. So yeah, unfortunately we're still in the tragic. You read quadrants as a C, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the next quadrant, if you could go on to the next slide, quadrant 3, is tragedy. You know, we're on the tragedy side of the x-axis and then the gentle side of the y-axis, which is the bittersweet memory. And this is sort of like a gentle longing. You still have that aspect of yearning. I mean, I guess technically there's still also a yearning in on the other side too, but it's more of like you're sort of talking about your sadness. You sort of accepted what has happened. You know, what once was or have been, right? It's not sort of this obsessive, unhealthy sort of love. It's yet tragic. So this song, crying for anyone who could figure out what this one is. I think the answers are probably on the last slide, but if anyone wants to, there's a phrase in here. No, there isn't. I took it out. I took out the phrase that makes it very obvious what this song is. But yeah, what songs are you sort of thinking?
I thought this one song, I forgot the name of it, but it's a Ren song, Kagami no Ren song, where he's mourning his twin sister Ren who died. And it's like, 僕らはずっと二人で一人だろう.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we were one person, us two people. Where did she go?
It's
so
sad. Yeah. So it's basically, and again, like sort of to kind of go back to this idea of why did you choose tragedy over like despair or sadness. But I think it really encompasses tragedy. At least it encompasses bittersweet. The idea of bittersweet. That sure there may have been a sadness, right? Like, you know, a death or a loss or, you know, parting, that regard. But it's also being able to, you know, accept and appreciate the love that was there as well. That makes sense. So
it's a good quadrant. It's a good genre.
Yeah,
It's always a nice genre.
This is the ballad genre. And I love a ballad. Like ballads, jeez. Yeah. I love a good ballad, but this is definitely ballad territory.
I see.
If you want to think about it like that.
Ha, ha, ha.
The next quadrant is our last quadrant. Yeah! This one was the sort of sweet first love quadrant. I think this one might be the most obvious in terms of what it's from. The lyrics that I provided. So if anyone wants to guess, no, what is it?
No. Chat, you gotta say it first.
Yeah. You have to guess first, and then
I know, though.
But this is sort of so comedic.
Yeah.
I guess comedic in a sense that, there's happier moments. It's brighter. It tends to be more lighthearted, funny even, maybe in the way that these sort of love songs tend to stumble on how to talk about their feelings or try to understand or their feelings and put them to words. So this is sort of like almost like a first love or a very sweet, innocent, like I'm just learning how to love for the first time sort of song, where love is very quiet. Like these aren't like loud declarations, but you feel it in your heart. You feel it in the quiet moments between one another, in the mundane moments. You're kind of shy about it. But you sort of feel warmth. You feel safe in that feeling. But even though there's also still a kind of like a uncertainty, but you sort of play it slowly for sure. Yeah. I think people are still thinking. So if you want to give another example, if you have any other ones, go ahead, go for it.
I was thinking of the song. This is a Valentine theme too. Do you know the song? 도리민 츠츠 초코라따따따따 미타나 하루 It's Dreaming Tutu. I forgot who. I think it's Luca who sings. I might be wrong. I may be wrong. But yeah, it's a cute song. It's like, haha, I made you chocolate. I hope you like it. Yay.
Exactly. No, you have it on the mark. That's absolutely the song that what song do you think this is, Sarah?
I think this is恋愛 circulation.
Yes,
let's go.
Yeah. So very cute. It's some of the lyrics are very they're just trying to do their best to kind of like show their love or move forward with these feelings. Like I have these feelings, what do I do about them now? I just try to figure that out. But it's not so much like a oh gosh, we're gonna get into a wacky serious where you kind of lean more in the intense category. But this is more so like figure this out step by step. It's like it feels easy, simple, even if it might be confusing sometimes for sure.
Very cute.
Yeah. And so to kind of, bring us back out to the big picture, if you want to go to the next slide, I put some of the previous ones on here. Some of them I kind of switched out a little bit. The first song in the first quadrant was actually not Hikaru Nara. It was the opening for Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. The Kimi de Nakia Dame Mitai. But I would definitely put Hikaru Nara in this quadrant. You recommended a song. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, Melt.
I probably put it in like the Sakura Kiss territory. Maybe a little bit
Yeah, I see.
more.
I see the big picture. I see it now.
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like while the energy of Sakura Kiss definitely implies it's a lot more of an intense, like, kiss. I think the lyrics are definitely more like, I don't know, they're not as like grand as declarations of love as maybe something like Hikaru Nara.
I see.
It's like, I see you come, I want you go, you never seem to leave. So it's like very daily, everyday things that they notice about somebody, very mundane things. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a song that I searched up. It's called Kawaki wa Ameku, and it's from, I'm going to search this up. I haven't seen this show, so... But I think I've like heard enough about it that I was like, okay, this is probably... Yeah. As I was interpreting the lyrics, it's called Domestic Girlfriend.
Domestic Girlfriend?
Yeah, and like I feel like I've seen like Gart talk about this one or something, like a YouTube short, and it's basically just like I don't know, a really tangled mess of like
whoa, the visuals are
whatever. Yeah,
I see.
But I read the lyrics and sort of having my vague understanding of this show. I think it's like a love drama where like there's a lot of crazy triangles and like love triangles, love rectangle, whatever, what have you. Yeah, that sort of gave me that, wow,
I
this is
see.
messy, sort of like, this is a messy, like, love drama situation.
Yeah.
So that's why I put that there.
I see.
And then the bottom left one, obviously very opposite on the intensity thing. But again, not like, I wouldn't say there's necessarily, because I guess there is sadness in a way. But I think, you know, despite there being sad moments, I think there is a lot of it that also focuses on like, you know, the love that was there, you know? And so that's why I changed it to tragedy and comedy.
Ha ha.
Because I don't want to like discount the love stories by just making them just sad. Just
Yeah.
sad,
It's a mix
right?
of a lot. Yeah.
It's a mix of emotions. And I put My Will there from Inuyasha as well.
Haha.
But yeah, if you in the chat have any songs that you're thinking of, see where you would put them on the list. Maybe like if we were to make the range 0 to 10 on the positive axis and then 0 to -10. If you wanna, and maybe you're watching the VOD, if you wanna like put in the comments or put in the chat what song it is and what coordinates would it be. So like something in the middle would be 0, 0. Not to turn this into math. But, like
Grasping the
something in the middle
coordinates.
is 0, 0. Yeah, My Will is like -5, 0 because X is first. Sakura Kiss is 5, 0. Yeah, we're getting it. Karinara is 5, 5, something like that, right? Or maybe 8, or maybe 5, 8 if you really wanna think about
Specific.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's it. If you wanna go to the next slide, we can sit on the
Okay.
thanks for watching slide. Yeah, any questions, any thoughts? Whether it's Sarah or the chat?
I think this. Can I go back to the other slide? Even though I just moved.
By all means, by all
I
means.
think this graph really is so useful. Like this
Oh,
is
you really
like
think
a
so?
good way to represent like pretty much any love song you have. It's like, where does this go? It's
Yeah,
fun.
for sure.
It'll be definitely really fun to like map out your favorite songs. Yeah.
Yes, and I think as you have more, it's easier to sort of like close the ranks a little bit. Like once you start putting more, you're like, oh, actually, I want to go back and change this a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what people would think would belong in the 0, 0.
Zero
Category.
zero's hard.
It's hard because love songs tend to be very strong about.
I was thinking the
What
first
direct-
song that I showed, Stauchi, where it was about a couple that was like fighting in like a funny way, but they also dissed each other really hard. But they're like, yeah, but I still like want to go through this with you. I think it's like. It might be a little bit more on the comedy side, but in terms of like intensity to gentleness, I think it's like right in the middle of that y-axis. So maybe like 2,
For sure.
0. If I put it, I was thinking that's
For
kinda close.
sure, for sure. And I feel like genres can also sort of live. I feel like more like seinen, josei, sort of feelings, or I guess anime with
Yeah.
love songs maybe tend to be more in the gentle tragic.
Uh-uh.
I think maybe more slice of life, sort of cutesy, like maybe school type romance where it's like maybe you're learning to love for the first time. Maybe, but it's like a slice of life rather than a comedy. Then
Yeah.
that might be under more comedy gentle.
Yeah.
I think maybe in the first quadrant you have more of your rom-coms, but also like I guess romances like Your Lie in April. But I guess honestly that I feel like that leans maybe, I think the song itself, again, like I said, not every song maybe lines up with the story perfectly. I guess the overarching mood of the story. No, I would still think maybe Your Lie in April belongs in this first quadrant too, as a genre, as an anime. Sorry. And then of course you have your yandere, anime top left.
Yeah.
Sure.
The messy stuff as well.
Oh yeah, the messy stuff, maybe the yandere, like oh god. But yeah, isn't that so fun?
Fun
I
to
came up with
have.
this last night.
That's genius. You came up with this.
Things that go on in my head.
Do you think about this often, like scaling or ranking?
No, I
or
really
mapping out?
don't. But
Really?
I want to talk. I don't. I really don't. I don't think of things like this. I was inspired by the Bop Banger Groove Jam.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, I need to send this to you. It's basically a way of categorizing songs by how much of the y-axis is bop and a banger,
Oh.
and then the left and right groove and a jam. And I think the way that
I
they
see.
sort of interpreted that was that groove and jam is sort of like the rhythmic aspect of it, and then bop and banger is more like I guess energy level. Let me see. Bop, banger versus groove jam. And it's another axis like this. Ooh, yes. Yeah, so bop and banger is like, I guess, energy levels. Mm. Oh my gosh, let me see somebody. Yeah, is that crazy? So that's a fun way that you can do this. Bop, here, I found one. Bop, banger, jam, groove, 2000s edition. So let's see what they put. Oh my gosh, Sean Kingston's Beautiful Girls. So that's a bop and a jam. Do you know that song? You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why. Interesting. Under bop groove is I Kissed a Girl. Katy Perry. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Yeah, that's true. It is a groove and a bop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it.
Groove and here's the one. Under groove and banger is Seven Nation Army. Dun 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 dun.
True.
Because bop is more like ooh ooh ooh. Banger is like oh yeah. You know? So
intensity.
Bop is more like
iconicness.
Yeah, bop is like the energy that you have is like a pop sort of like I'm at a party. I'm like vibing with like all my buddies at the club. I don't know. And then banger is more like oh yeah. Like this is something that this is a banger. Like, you don't need, you know, you're not doing a little shimmy, right? But you're like stomping your foot, you know? And banger and jam is an example is Dirty Little Secret. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone, but you'll be just another regret. Yeah, so that kind of like sort of visualizes this sort of axis pop banger group.
Hey, that's cool. Like even just like if you take like your favorite bands or singers or whatever and like put all of their songs on the axis and a chart like this, like that bopping data would be so fun too.
Oh, you know, I actually did. I was so close to doing that with
really?
I was gonna do because Twice's discography is 90% love song. But so many different like types of love songs. Absolutely. Like their early discography is definitely a lot more cutesy. So like Cheer Up or like Ooh Ah is probably more on the gentle side or a more comedic side. But some of their later tracks, like Cry For Me, maybe would be more in the top left corner of like tragic intent. Like, I want you to cry for me. Da 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 cry for me. But it's more like of a tragic sort of like darker love song.
Interesting.
Now I want to do that.
Next
idea. But yeah, that's all for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Chat, did you enjoy? If you enjoyed, be thankful. Do something. Clap.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, guys, remember to subscribe to, well, first of all, this Lucid channel. Thank you, Lucid, for having a stream here. Yay! And check out the other collabs that are happening later this week, and those that have happened already on the Lucid channel streams. You can check out the VODs as well. But yeah, of course, and please do subscribe to Rita. Yeah, and
please do
subscribe to us.
Yeah, please subscribe to us. That we would really appreciate it.
Really.
Oh, and subscribe here. Subscribe to the Lucid Multimedia channel.
Yes. Subscribe. So we have 3 places at the very least to subscribe now.
The Lucid channel's almost at 3K.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we should do something to like try to get it over 3K.
Yeah. We could do like a little event.
Oh, please subscribe here. You won't regret it.
We're gonna do so much stuff. Yeah.
And welcome. But what I say,
Valentine's week PowerPoint nights in the future, perhaps. Maybe.
Yeah, if you like hearing us, let us know. I've told Jenna this before, but I've done like a lot of PowerPoint nights. I sort of brought up this idea. Yeah, it's just a great way to it's a great vehicle for yapping. the
Ah,
PowerPoint.
yeah,
Nice.
we went on like really like fun tangents and like tangents as in like
most fun.
positive.
That's the best part of a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Especially with friends who are so yappers. It's like
Mm-mm.
get into the craziest conversations for sure.
Mm,
But thank you for listening to our yappening. The yappening.
the happenings. Thank you guys.
Alright.
We'll see you
Thank
sometime else on our respective channels and the Lucid channel. They're probably doing a
Yes.
collab tomorrow. Go check out the Twitter. And on the 12th, we are having a Lucid karaoke relay, Valentine's Day karaoke
Yes.
relay with a lot of Lucid talents and a lot of non-Lucid
Yes.
talents. So please go
Uh-huh.
check out the Lucid Twitter for more information on that as well. That's happening in 2
Yes.
days from 5 p.m.
And
EST.
Sarah,
Yeah.
is there anything that you're doing on your channel lately that you want to let everyone know?
Oh, thank you. I am part of a generational in Lucid Multimedia. I'm part of a group called Idolysis. We are a idol group that represent one of the 7 deadly sins. I am pride. Don't ask any questions or else you will be banned on site. But we have a lot of original, not a lot of original, what am I saying? We have one original song and we have one cover song on the Lucid channel. But we also do collabs, so please check out my channel for the next collab that's gonna be also on the 12th on 10 p.m. EST. Me, Kagami Furi, and San Ari, the 3 members of Adults, we're gonna be playing Umigari, the newest Chill's art horror game. So yeah, there's that. Please subscribe to them as well. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. I forgot to show myself.
No, I of course remember I'm your faithful student. I'm still trying to earn brownie points.
Extra credit, extra credit.
I'm always thinking about my extra credit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank you,
But,
thank you.
you know, definitely check out Analysis. Check out all of what they're doing. They're so super cool and so super talented. And when she says generational talent here. Yeah, please check them out. What am I doing on my channel? I've been playing. I just recently started my very first Fire Emblem. I started Fire Emblem Houses, and I've been really enjoying it. I love it. Love a good story. I love good character development. So I'm playing that. I'm also wrapping up my playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm a huge Xenoblade fan, so please, if you want to check out the finale for that,
Don't want to miss this.
And yeah, I talked about Xenoblade earlier, so yeah, come watch the app about Xenoblade some more. I'm also playing through Lantern right now. The Lantern Rite event is happening right now, so I'm playing through that. But yeah, I have a lot of songs, both original, or cover, or fan song, or otherwise. So please check that out as well. Pretty much it. That's pretty much it from me.
Yay. Okay, good. Chat, was that good? Go subscribe. But yeah, thank you for presenting, Rita. Thank you for bringing in your presentations. It was really fun presenting.
Yeah, so fun. Yours too.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
I think this is where we'll end. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Rah. 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 Rah.